What's going on, fam? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, and I'm back with another CHH today. And guys, I want to talk about this one thing. I've been thinking of things to talk about since CHH is kind of slow. This last week, I know with the death of DJ Effecto, there hasn't been a whole lot of things to talk about other than the story. And I did a tribute on my Lucky Murray podcast, but I want to talk about this one particular thing, and I just want to kind of get you guys' opinion because, like I said, with CHH fam, and I just want to get your opinion on this. Derek Minor, is he the greatest Christian hip hop artist of all time? And I can say, arguably, he might be the greatest of all time. I think that low key, he has done a lot of things that a lot of artists have not necessarily been able to do. And I think that he doesn't get a lot of credit for that because I don't know. I just need to hear your opinion about this. And I'm just going to go through some stats and some stats. I just want to let you know exactly what you think about this particular thing. Derek Minor came out in 2008 as Pro. He came out with the Blackout album, and then in 2010 he came out with Redemption, and then after Redemption he signed with Reach Records and he put out Dying to Live as Pro, and then Minorville he changed his name to Derek Minor, his real name, and then that was his last album on Reach Records. In 2015 came out Empire. 2016 he came out with Reflection. 2017 he came out with Your Soul Must Fly EP kind of series. And then he came out with the Trap album this year. And if you don't know Derek Minor, he also, he had a partnership with, like I said, with Reach Records. He also had a partnership with E1. He has started RMG, which is Reflection Music Group. He also started Reflection Music Group Amplified, where he takes more established Christian hip hop artists and help them with marketing and distribution. And he makes beats as well, and he produced for Lecrae, he produces for a lot of other artists, and he also has his beat store that he does different things well. Derek Minor is, every time he put out a record, he sells between 10,000 and 15,000 records. He sells more or less, those numbers aren't necessarily really available, but I want to argue that Derek Minor is one of the greatest Christian hip hop artists of all time because a few things. My first note is the fact that his consistency in the game and the fact that he has a successful label and he has an artist on the label, which is Canon. We're gonna talk about him Friday. That I think that Canon's time is about to shine. A few years ago, he was up on that trajectory. He was shooting up until he had a freak accident where he broke both his legs trying to help a civilian, just trying to be a good Samaritan on the road, jumped off the bridge and broke both his legs, and he had a horrendous road to recovery. But I think he's back. I think that he's making the best music possible, but we're gonna talk about that Friday. But this right here, I think that this is going to be a theme, man. If Canon can really take off, man, and really can surpass Derek Minor, if Derek Minor can also help other artists with RMG Amplified, and not only that, but also continuously to spit game and continuously to reinvent himself, he can be in the running to be one of the greatest Christian hip hop artists of all time. I know you're like, hey, Lucky, what does being the greatest Christian hip hop artist of all time, what does that have to do with anything? That doesn't have to do with nothing. Hey, this is a topic, it's a conversational piece, and it's always objective, meaning that I can think something, but you can think something totally different. And I just want to just have you thinking like, look, can Derek Minor actually be the greatest of all time and the most influential person in Christian hip hop when it's all said and done? I don't know, but I think he's in the running for it. Here's what I need you to do, guys. I need you to comment below and let me know, do you think that Derek Minor could be the greatest of all time? And not because his body of work in 10 years, but also the things he does outside of his music, as far as his record label, his division, as far as RMG Amplified, as far as helping artists with marketing and distribution, and also his beat making, and also him mentoring different artists. What do you think about that? Please let me know, man, because I feel like this. Here's what I feel like. I feel like everybody could get it. I think he can become very influential. He's already influential, but he's kind of low key. He's almost like a dark horse. You know, people know he's there. People recognize him. People know his talent. But I think that it gets swept beneath the rug with, like Lecrae and Reach Records and what they have done for the subgenre as a whole. But let me know what you think. Again, man, please, if you want to follow me, LuckyMurray.com. That's LuckyMurray. You can follow me. Everything. That's the Lucky Murray podcast. That's the Morning Vibes with Miguel. And that's follow me on any social media. Just go to LuckyMurray.com and CHHTODAY Facebook family. That's where we get it cracking outside of YouTube. Again, it has been the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all three. Lucky Murray, and I'm back with another CHH Today. And Derek Miner, I think he could be number one in the Christian hip hop game. You let me know. Comment down below. Until next time, people.